Welcome back to English on Air, the podcast where adults learn real-life English in a fun and simple way.
Hello, everyone. We're so happy you're here with us today.
Yes, grab your coffee or tea, or maybe just sit comfortably and relax.
Because today's episode is something very important.
Very important.
Today we're talking about invest in yourself.
Ooh, that sounds serious already.
Haha, maybe a little.
When I hear invest, I immediately think about money,
A lot of people think that.
like stocks, business, rich people in suits.
Ha ha ha, exactly.
But today we're talking about investing in yourself.
Right?
Skills, health, learning, confidence.
Your future.
Honestly, this topic is very motivating,
And very real for adult learners.
especially people learning English,
Exactly.
because learning a language is also investing in yourself,
100%.
even if progress feels slow sometimes.
Step by step still matters.
I like that.
And today we'll practice real English conversations about growth, habits, learning, and improving your life.
Without sounding like robots.
Haha, yes. Hopefully not.
Okay, let's begin. All right, imagine two friends meeting after a long time.
Okay.
One friend notices something different. Maybe the other friend looks happier, healthier, more confident.
Interesting.
So the friend says, "Wow, you've changed a lot lately."
Very natural sentence.
And the other person smiles and says, "Yeah, I've been trying to invest in myself."
Excellent expression.
At first, honestly, I thought invest in yourself only meant spending money.
That's a common misunderstanding.
But actually, it means improving yourself, right?
Exactly.
Learning new skills, exercising, reading, improving your mindset. Host 2. Perfect examples. Then maybe the friend asks, "So, what changed exactly?"
Good question.
And the person says, "Well, I stopped wasting so much time online."
Very realistic.
Ouch! That sentence hurts a little.
Yes.
Then they continue. "I started waking up earlier and studying English every day."
Great daily habit.
Even 20 minutes a day can help, right?
Absolutely.
Consistency is powerful.
Exactly.
Then maybe the friend says, "Honestly, I want to improve my life too, but I always lose motivation."
Very common feeling.
Especially as adults,
Yes. Work, stress, responsibilities.
and sometimes laziness too.
Haha, yes. Let's be honest.
Then the other friend says, "Don't wait for motivation. Build habits."
Excellent advice.
What's the difference between motivation and habits?
Motivation is a feeling.
Okay.
Habits are actions you do regularly.
Ah,
Motivation comes and goes.
very true.
But habits help you continue even when you don't feel motivated.
That's powerful, actually. Then maybe the friend says, "I want to learn new skills, but I feel too old sometimes."
A lot of adults feel that way.
But the other person answers, "You're never too old to improve yourself."
Excellent sentence.
Very encouraging.
And very true.
Then maybe they say, "Small progress is still progress."
Beautiful mindset.
I think adult learners really need to hear that.
Definitely.
Then the conversation becomes more personal.
Okay.
One friend says, "I used to spend hours comparing myself to other people online."
Very modern problem,
Social media can be dangerous sometimes.
especially for confidence.
Then the person says, "Now I focus more on my own goals."
Excellent phrase. Focus on.
Meaning give attention to something.
Exactly.
For example, "I need to focus on my English."
Perfect. Then maybe the friend asks,
So, what do you do every day now?
good conversation question.
And the person answers, Well, I try to take care of myself more.
Very natural English.
What does take care of yourself mean exactly?
It means protecting your health, mind, and well-being.
Ah, okay.
For example, eating better, sleeping enough, learning, exercising.
Not just surviving life.
Exactly.
Then maybe the person says, I started reading books instead of scrolling on my phone all night.
Haha, difficult but good habit.
Honestly, phones are dangerous at night.
Very dangerous for productivity.
Then maybe they say, I also started listening to podcasts while walking.
Great way to improve English.
And healthier than sitting all day.
Exactly.
Then maybe one friend says, I want to become more confident.
Important goal.
And the other person replies, Confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself.
Wow, that's deep.
Ha ha ha, yes.
But simple enough for learners too.
Can you explain that?
Of course.
Hmm?
For example, you say, I will study English today.
Okay.
And then you actually do it.
Ah,
Little by little, you trust yourself more.
that makes so much sense. Then maybe the friend says, But improvement takes time.
Very true.
And the other person answers, Yes, but time will pass anyway.
Excellent life advice.
Wow.
1 year from now, your English can improve a lot.
If you stay consistent.
Exactly.
Sometimes people want fast results,
But real growth is usually slow.
like going to the gym.
Perfect example.
Then maybe the conversation changes again.
Okay,
One friend asks, What's the best investment you ever made?
interesting question.
And the person says, Honestly? Learning skills.
Excellent answer.
Not expensive clothes?
Haha, no.
Not fancy phones?
Nope.
Skills stay with you longer.
Exactly.
Languages, communication skills, discipline.
All powerful investments.
Then maybe one friend says, I'm trying to become a better version of myself.
Very common motivational expression.
Can learners use that naturally?
Definitely.
For example, I want to become a better version of myself.
Perfect pronunciation too.
Thank you. Then maybe the conversation ends warmly.
Okay,
One friend says, Thanks for motivating me.
very natural.
And the other person says, We're all improving step by step.
Beautiful ending.
Simple English, but meaningful.
That's the goal. Now let's review useful vocabulary and phrases from today's episode.
Vocabulary time,
First phrase, invest in yourself.
meaning improve your life, skills, or future.
Excellent. Second word, habit.
Something you do regularly.
Exactly. Third phrase, lose motivation.
To stop feeling motivated.
Perfect. Fourth phrase, focus on.
To give attention to something important.
Correct. Fifth phrase, take care of yourself.
Protect your health and well-being.
Excellent. Sixth word, consistent.
Doing something regularly without stopping.
Exactly. Seventh phrase, step by step.
Slowly and gradually.
Very useful expression. Eighth phrase, better version of yourself.
An improved version of who you are.
Perfect. Now it's time for speaking practice.
Repeat after us.
I'm trying to invest in myself.
Repeat.
I want to improve my life.
Again.
Small progress is still progress.
Excellent. Repeat.
I need to focus on my goals.
One more time.
I'm building better habits.
Repeat after us.
I want to become more confident.
Very good.
I'm learning step by step.
Again.
I'm becoming a better version of myself.
Last one. Before we finish today's episode,
We want to remind you of something important,
improving yourself takes time,
and sometimes progress feels slow.
but every small action matters.
Every page you read,
Every English sentence you practice,
every healthy habit you build.
it all adds up over time.
You do not need to become perfect overnight,
Just keep moving forward.
step by step.
Thank you so much for spending time with us today.
We truly appreciate every listener around the world.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to support the channel.
And share this episode with someone who wants to improve their life and English.
Keep practicing English every single day.
And keep investing in yourself.
See you in the next episode.
Of English on Air.
Take care, everyone.
Bye-bye.